Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, for our first match we are on Erlenberg. And looking at this, I wanted to prove to you, don't always look at your team and think, oh my god, we're going to roll right over them. And, or if you're on the side that looks like crap, I mean, they had 3 Unicoms, don't think, oh my god, we're going to get rolled over. Because this match just, yeah, pitiful to say the least. There was 1, 2, 3. So it was the 3-5-7 matchmaking. Actually, I don't even think it was 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was weird. So it's 3, 4. Because we had 3 tier 10s. Let's bring this up here. So we had 1, 2, yeah, 3 tier 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4 tier 9s, and the rest tier 8s. What happened to 3-5-7? What did they have? They had the same thing. 3 tier 10s, 1, god dang it, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, same here, 3, 4, and the rest are tier 8s. Strange. But anyways, I'm not wearing this frickin' red headset, but I want to make sure I got volume on here so you guys can hear it. Oh yeah, we're voluming away. So anyways, with what I saw on, I thought it was actually 3-5-7, regardless, one less, tier 9 than what I thought. Doesn't matter. This thing for a tier 8, if you're top tier and you're going against 6 and 7s, great armor. If you're bottom tier, yeah, don't count on it. It's not gonna, your armor is just not gonna hold up when you're getting hit with tier 10s and tier 9s. It's gonna go through you like butter, and that's kind of what happens. So I really like this gun on this thing. It's pretty darn accurate. The reload kind of, well, it's an auto loader, 37-second load time. Well, actually, mine's I thought it was, that's the shells. I'm pretty sure it's 37 seconds for, no, it's 36 seconds for this one, and 37 for the latrine. And it's funny because the latrine gets one less shell, and it's a 1 second faster load time for this one with an extra shell. God dang it, doesn't show. I was hoping it was going to show there, but it's 37 or 36 seconds for this one. But anyway, so with what the enemy team had, I mean, a Yagzilla, one hit by him is going to leave him with 200 hit points. Progetto 65, clip out on you is going to leave you with nothing. It just, they had a lot of good tanks. They got the Yag Tiger, 5120. Tanks that either going to clip out on you or do a butt ton of damage and just tear you up. I'm bottom tier in a tier 10 match, so I thought, Jesus, that truck is loud as hell. I thought the best thing I could do for my team is support them, not go out there and get my butt wrecked. And I had a lag spike from hell here. As you can see, I'm driving over, going, what the hell? Every once in a while, I still get those damn lag spikes. But anyway, so, excuse me, I thought the best use for me is to support my team and snipe from the back. And I think a few more of the tier 8s should have done the same thing. Unfortunately, they went rushing up, far and fast, and they got pretty well tore up. I mean, I don't know if people think, oh, I'm in this tank or this tank, I gotta hurry up and rush right up now. I always go by what tier I am. If I would have been in a tier 10 in this match, oh damn Skippy, I'd have been right up front. I'd have been frontline tank, and hoping that my team supported me. The tier 8s and the tier 9s. If I'm in a tier 8 and a tier 10 match like this one, I'm not going to go up there and get, 2 shots and be dead or have somebody clip out on me. It just doesn't make any sense. Your main job when you're bottom tier is you play a support role. You look like exactly like I'm doing here. I'm clipping out. I probably should have shot one more in that Scorpion. I might have blind shotted him. Yeah, you don't know unless you pull the trigger. It's just I had 2 shells left, and I was thinking I was going to get 2 more shots at these guys in the city. So I kind of kept a watch up here so that he didn't pop the T69. I'm not sure. I can't remember what happens. I kept looking to the right. I think the T-69 actually gets hit by artillery and taken out. I probably should have taken 2 blind shots up there and then reloaded. But then I saw this big old group of tanks moving up through the city. I'm like, this ain't going to end well. We've got artillery. I mean, our team's almost gone. We've got artillery, that 268 version 4, which, the Charioteer. Honestly, I thought he was back here with me. Yeah, so position-wise, and I think, did we just lose? Yeah, we lost the T-69. I think he was taken out by artillery. I should have been paying attention. But, anyways, my job is still more or less, it hasn't changed too much. I'm still a support, playing support role, taking tracks off, not penning a Jagdtiger. So I thought the best thing I could do right now is, because they're capping us obviously, and I'm reloading, is I'm going to push forward and try and get lights for our artillery and our tank destroyers. I noticed that low was, I think it was the low, was kind of coming up forward. I wanted to try and save my hit points as long as I could. That way, if I had to pull out and take a hit or 2 or 10, I had the hit points to do it, to light up the cap. So I kept moving forward, and then I think I get plugged by, oh no, I start putting rounds into the Jagdzella in the butt here. I get hit by something here in a minute. I think the Jagdtiger actually hits me. But I'm going to sit here and just, the Jagdtiger comes around. But I wanted to clip out on that Jagdzella, put as many as I can. And right there, like I said, the Jagdtiger just hit me for 565. So basically, almost half my health gone in one hit. That's why, I played a support role the whole match, and then moved up when I had to get lights on these guys. As you can see, let me pause it real quick. You can see I'm up here, and the Charioteer's up here. I wish he would have backed off, go back here somewhere, but it was a little too late, because by the time the Jagdtiger popped up here where we could see him, it was too late. He was already too close for the Charioteer to try booking out of there. Our 268 version 4 is over here, and it looked like he had decent stats. I don't know. I mean, he did absolutely, I don't think he did any damage. If he did, it was very minimal. I think, matter of fact, I think he did 0 damage. But, if he couldn't take out a T-10 with that frickin' thing, I just don't know. But anyways, so my main concern right now is trying to take the Jagdtiger out and get rid of him, and then try and keep the cap lit for the Charioteer to get shots, if he can possibly get shots on him. So basically, I'm just going to try, I'm loading right now, and then I start getting shot in the ass, and it's that Scorpion G, and I was kicking myself, because if I would have put that blind shot up there earlier, good chance I could have taken him out. But I figured I'm loaded, I've only got 417 hit points, it's risky, and unfortunately, it paid off for him and not me. I did hit him, knock him down to 482, but I was hoping to get 2 shots in him to get him to be down to a 1 shot for the Charioteer, and then at least he might have been able to get loaded in time, maybe got a high roll and could have taken out the 5120. But I mean, still, they got over half a team left, including 2 artillery still, and he's got Scorpion G coming up this way, and who knows what else. It was just, the odds of us winning this were pretty well slim to none once our team just folded. But yeah, so it was one crappy match after another, as in the next match you're going to watch is my KV5. Actually, no. Yeah, my KV5 match. I'll have this one first. Good results, except for a loss. Now the next one, KV5, they buffed up the gun, buffed the armor, and the armor's fantastic. But apparently the buff on the gun was just not enough to go through the lower plate or the cheeks of a turret of a 4502A. Not the B, not the Tier 9, the Tier 8 that has, not that good armor. Turret's pretty good armor, but with the buff on the premium round of the KV-5, should have went through the turret, no problem. Bounce, bounce, and bounce some more. I don't know if the guy had some sort of deflective cloaking device on his tank or something, but when I'm shooting something in the lower plate with something that's got over 200 penetration and bouncing, you know, something's wrong with that. But yeah, if you want to hold on for a minute, you can watch me get just butt raped in my KV-5 in a minute. So if you want to hold on, I'll be right back with my getting my ass whooped again in a KV-5. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so for ass kicking number 2 in the KV-5, we are in Karelia. Oh, and I must apologize. This new microphone I have, this blue snowball thing, phenomenal microphone. Unfortunately, it is picking up the background sound of my APU, which is outside of the truck, running. And I've got to have that on in order to have heat in my truck, or you know, it runs to keep your batteries charged from me running my computer, or in the summer use it for air conditioning. Well, it's kind of chilly out, so I've been running it to, you know, because it keeps you're using it for your heater. And the last match I had in the autoloader there that you just watched, I didn't even think about it and had that thing running, and in the background, yeah, I just listened real quick just to make sure I had sound and everything, because it's the first video I've made since I reinstalled all my drivers and stuff. I did a video the other day and did it without drivers on my webcam. I don't know how it worked, but it did. But anyway, so I wanted to make sure everything was working, and I heard that damn thing in the background running, so I do apologize. I'll try and remember to shut it off when I'm making a video, but now in the winter time, when it's, you know, 20 below zero and, you know, it's snowing to beat the band out and stuff, unfortunately, unless I can do like a real quick video, I'll shut it off. But it's either that or I idle a truck, and then the truck is actually louder than that is. So either way, you're going to have background sound unless I shut the truck off or I shut the APU off. If I shut the APU off, though, then I don't have air conditioning in the summer and I don't have heat in the winter. But I mean, I can probably shut it off and make the video, you know, so on and so forth. So anyways, the 4502A, I hit him in the turret and bounce, and you can see everybody's slinging gold rounds. Gold round, gold round, gold round. The CVA does not need to shoot gold rounds because it's got 268 standard round pen. M12 hits me, goes through me. The guy in front of me there, what was he in? That was Pudel, the Pudelair. He ended up just getting tore up. But as you can see, the enemy team is basically, oh, on our T25 or E25, lag must have done something and he flipped over and blew up or something, because he was dead within the first. I mean, I don't think I even made it down to right about there. I was starting to head down the hill when he got blowed up, and it wasn't from the enemy, so I think he flipped over and blew up or something. But anyways, so so far I think I've made 2 shots, and nothing's penetrated so far. The armor on this is good. They did buff the armor. Oh, now I can hear the APU's not running, so now the inverter's running because of the power draw. So I'm damned if I do, if I'm damned if I don't. So you can see everybody's shooting heat at me. This is an HE shell where artillery just hit me a little bit ago. I changed it around a little bit, so white is now a bounce, because I thought white would be easier to see. Used to be green. So this is HE, this is a bounce, and I think a penetrating round is still red. Unless... Nope, green. Yep, there's a penetrating round right there. Wow. Must have hit me when I was angled. Twice. Looks like there's another round back in there. Yeah, look at that. 1 hit and 1 bounced. Interesting. Oh, that's where he was shooting to pen me so easy with his gold rounds. But anyway, so far no luck. I haven't penned anything. I was waiting for the T20 to pop out so I could get a shot at him. T50 shoots at me and bounces again. I mean, if, you know, people are shooting standard ammunition at this, they can still pen it. You just got to know where to hit it. And to what I understand, and sorry, I'm pausing this again. To what I understand, they toughened these up. This the R2D2 or the gun cupola, whatever you want to call it. But I haven't been hit in it yet to see. And I think every round that I get hit with, other than the T150, is a gold round or a premium round from the 4502A. The Jackson's shooting premium rounds. I mean, it's just a premium round fest. I actually went from a premium to a standard, and then I went right back to a premium because I was bouncing, and I bounce everything. Shoot five shots, five hits, and 5 bounces. And you'll see in a minute this 4502A pops out. I hit him in this upper plate. That was a stupid shot on my part, but I still thought that with the buffed 219 penetration, I'd go through his upper plate. Nope. And that damn T20 wouldn't pop out for me enough for me to shoot. I wasn't going to waste a shot on his track. And here comes the 4502A again. Lower plate, bounce again. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. And I'm getting plugged here. Here, I'm going to pause it again. I want to see. Yeah, see, they're going right through me with those premium rounds. Premium round, premium round. Interesting. I thought they would have been shooting me in the lower plate, but no, they're shooting. Yeah, but that's the thing is, oh, there was a bounce right there too. That's the thing is, when they're shooting premium rounds, they can go right through your damn turret. I did so far. I bounced 1770. I think I bounced like maybe one more shot, but again, I hit the 4502A in the lower plate and bounced, and I hit him again. That was only a 50-50 chance, and it bounced again, and I die. And you can see our team is just getting melted. They've lost 1 tank so far, the AMX-12T, which, that thing's a piece of crap anyways. But it's a tier 6 and a tier 8 match. He probably got overconfident, went up front, tried scouting, and got himself killed. But, I mean, you can see this just, yeah, we're getting just chewed up and spit out. But, I was rather disappointed with the armor. I was happy with that, but that gun with 219 pen just wasn't going through anything. I mean, I should have been able to go through that 4502A no problem in the lower plate. He was angled a little bit, but it should not have been enough to bounce a 219 penetrating round, his lower plate. And plus I hit him in the turret. Where I hit him in the turret, that shouldn't have bounced, but it bounced. Yeah, it was just a real shit show on this match. I think, yeah, they lost to T25-2. I think they lose 1, maybe 2 more tanks. Yep, there goes their T150, and then, you know, they're just rolling in like crazy. I mean, look at this. They got half their team rolling in here, and they had, I thought, oh, that Oni, he sits back there, and yeah, it's just, no, they did lose another one there. It was just kind of a shit show. And it's to me, it's embarrassing when I have a match and do 0 damage. And it probably is for you guys too. It's just, you know, I wanted to take the KV-5 out, see how much of an impact that buff made, and I'm telling you, the gun still needs a buff. I mean, yeah, it's not 160, was it 164 or 160? I think it was 167 on the standard round. That's what it used to be. And they bumped it up to, what was it, 182? I think it is. It's kind of a weird number. And the premium round is 219. I don't think they touched the premium round. I think that was 219 previously. I think they really should have buffed the premium round to like 240 something. I mean, it's like 186, something like that, 182 for the standard, and 219 for the premium. That's just not a huge gap between your standard and your premium. It should be, you know, fine. If they want to bump it up to 186 or whatever it is on the standard, you know, at least bump the premium round to give you a chance, so that, you know, you got a fighting chance. When you can't even penetrate frickin' tier 8s at point blank, that you should have led that one a lot more. When you can't penetrate tanks with premium rounds at point blank. It wasn't like I was shooting across the map at his lower plate. I could have understood if it would have been the beginning there, and where I shot him in the turret, if I would have hit him in the lower plate from that distance, I could maybe see it bouncing, from that distance. But, point blank, no, it shouldn't have bounced. But yeah, so I'm not very happy with the buff, the supposed buff, or whatever you want to call it, on the KV-5. The gun definitely needs a heck of a lot more buff. But yeah, if you want to hold on for a minute, I've got a post-game stat for you, and it's not the KV-5 match. Like I said, I didn't do the post-game stats on it because it wasn't even worth it. I mean, it was 5 shots, 5 hit, 0 pen. So yeah, just pitiful. But if I didn't hit the darn button there, I was going to say, but if you want to hold on for a second, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I didn't realize I was actually had caught the mission that I completed before I forgot to install the camera drivers. So it kicked on for a minute, recorded for a few seconds, and went. So yeah, so here's the mission I completed. Mission Coalition 1 completed. So I was trying to explain to you, I didn't complete like a whole series, it was just the one mission. So I had to do damage to heavy tanks. I can't remember the exact amount. It was quite a bit, but oh snap, crackle, pop. It's one of those missions where it's progressive. You got to keep doing damage and more damage to just heavy tanks. So anyways, I completed that mission. Thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to throw this in here too for you guys. So I'll be right back with some post-game stats. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's the result of that match. Pitiful team. I've been having, as you can see, between both these replays, I played my KV-5, 5 rounds, 5 hits, 5 bounces. And I shot mainly premium rounds. Because shot a premium round, bounce, switched over to standard, bounce, switched back over to premium, bounce. Then I thought, well, I'll play something with a little bit better gun, auto loader, a little bit, less armor than the KV-5, obviously. KV-5's got, the buff they did on the KV-5 with the armor is nice. They did a real good thing with the armor, but the gun, yeah. I mean, I wasn't shooting at a 4502B, the tier 9. I was shooting at the 4502A, the tier 8. Lower plate, turret. Turret is, that's kind of tough to go through, but a premium round, to me, should have probably gone through it where I was hitting them. Definitely lower plate with premium rounds, should have went through them like a hot knife through butter. Well, then we play our Samoa SM. Basically the same results. We lost. Pitiful team. I mean, when your tier 8s, your tier 8s are doing more damage than your tier 9s and 10s by a lot. When you out damage a tank that can hit something for 1,000 per hit, and I didn't go rushing up into the center. I normally go on that map there, the Erlenberg, go kind of up in the center there where the city is. Oh, and by the way, I lost my results for this match, actually both of them. So this one I'm going to show you because obviously there was more than 5 shots, and I did penetrate. The other match, it was not even worth even looking at the freaking results. It was just sad. But anyway, so normally on that map, I kind of go right up dead center and try and work everything over that's in front of me and on both sides. You get some good angled shots from there. You got to watch your butt though, because a lot of times, if you're not paying attention, you'll pull out to get a shot at somebody and you get hit from another angle. So you really got to watch it. Well, being that I was in a tier 8 and a tier 10 match, and there was a lot of 10s and 9s, and the armor on this is okay at best for bouncing maybe some tier 6s or 7s, an occasional tier 8, but 9s and 10s, yeah, it's going to go right through you. And they did. They went right through me like no tomorrow. So I thought, I'm going to play support roles, stay in the back, hide in the bushes, and snipe. And gun on this is actually pretty accurate. So I did. And my results were good. Unfortunately, the team sucked. That was a Master Badge Class 3, a Fire for Effect, and a Tank Sniper. And we got a bond out of the deal. So we hit the P44 Pain Tire twice for... Oh, come on. It was showing me a minute ago. Wow. I wonder if I got a... What's going on here? There we go. I don't know what I must have clicked off the screen or something. So we hit him twice for 615. The MX65T, we hit him once in the butt there for 314. Second shot I took at him, I missed. M41 Walker Bulldog, we hit him for 328. Yagzella, we hit him 4 times for 1223. And we got a critical. It doesn't tell you what criticals you did, it just says you did a critical. I think I knocked his track off. And we lit him up, or knocked his track off. It says damage from my detecting him, but I think it was more that I knocked his track off because I believe he was already detected. For 887. Rivendell Busseflockenträger, we hit him 2 times for 561. The low, we got him lit up, and he got hit for 336. Progetto M4, we hit him 1 time for, wow, that was a low roll, 262. Wow. Yag Tiger there, we hit him 1 time. Actually, I thought I hit him more than once. I might hit him more than once, but I think it must be I only penned him 1 time. For 325, we did 2 criticals. I think one of them was a track, and one of my rounds, I believe, I must have knocked his gun out. But he got hit for 772 upon me. It said spotting, didn't it? Yeah, detecting him. I don't know if that makes a difference on these, if it's telling you if you track, because I don't ever remember seeing it say tracking a vehicle. It always says enemy vehicles detected, so I don't know. Anyways, so we did second most damage at 3,628, and we got a base experience of 611, and we got those 2, the Fire for Effect and Tank Sniper. And you can see our tier 9s and 10s. This one did 0, 62A, 0, M103 tier 9, 0. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm like, holy shit, everybody did 0. Oh yeah, I took a retard pill. But the light tank and the T62 did do 0 damage. The M103 did 366. Our Object 268, the overpowered tier 10, did a whole 673, so 1 hit of damage. Centurion 7-1, he did, yeah, it was a 7-1, did all of 770 damage. Our Skoda T50 auto loader, tier 9, 785. I mean, how do I keep getting shit teams like this? I just don't understand it. Okay, breathe. Jesus criminy. Yeah, you can see there, Yagzella, he did all of 0 damage. He's the one that I was plugging. I mean, they had a couple like that guy there, 0 damage in a tank that is 1,000 per hit. Artillery did, and that map, artillery should have just tons of damage. It's a big open map. Even if they get into that center part of the city, you can still nail them in there with artillery. Their other artillery did pretty good. I mean, if you look at this, they had, most of their team did at least, over 1,000. They had 1 do nothing, and 1, 2, 3, 4 only do less than 1,000. We had 2 do 0. Then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 do less than 1,000. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4 do less than 2,000. Then myself and the Charioteer. Charioteer's got a wicked gun, but that's absolutely no armor. I think he was over by me. Can't remember. Anyways, so we had 16 shots, 15 hit, 12 pen. I can't remember if I shot even a standard magazine. I think I might have shot 1 standard magazine. I can't remember now. I think mainly I did shoot premium, just for the simple fact that it was all tier 10s and 9s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So we did 3,628 damage from a distance more than 300 meters, 2,991. We got hit 3 times, all 3 pen me, and mainly from the Jagdtiger. I think he was the one that was knocking the snot out of me, and that's got a hell of a gun. I mean, it used to be on the Wafftrager E100, the auto loader. For people that have been on World of Tanks for quite a while, you'll know what I'm talking about. The glass cannon there with the well, it started out with what, 6 or 7? Did it have 6 or 7 shots? And then they nerfed it to, I think it started out with like 7, and they nerfed it to 6, and then I think they nerfed it to 5 or something like that. But it's got a hell of a gun on the Jagdtiger. Same gun. So we damaged 7, destroyed 0 damage with our assistance was 1,995. And we got all of 6 base defense points. Made 84,608. Oh, and I did complete a mission for the new reward tanks. Not as in I completed a whole, just one mission out of like the 30 zillion you got to do. I think it was I had to do so much damage to heavy tanks. But anyway, so I got a little bit of a bonus there. Where is it? Yeah, action, personal mission payout. Oh no, that's experience, not credits. I'm sorry. But I think I did get a little bit of a bonus. Yeah, for achievements we got an extra 10,800, and personal missions we got an extra 46,312. So yeah, that little bit of a boost really helped out. I still would have made some good amount of credits. I mean, we made 162,093 with, you know, total of everything. So I mean, I still would have made some credits. I did lose almost 50,000 in ammo, but that's because, like I said, I'm pretty sure I shot all premium. You know, I really don't care anymore if I shoot all premium. I don't care if it's a tier 8 match and I shoot all premium. I am so sick of getting shot to hell by, you know, tier 8s. I'll be in a tier 8 and I'm getting shot to crap by tier 8s that are premium. Everybody's shooting premium. Everybody slings premium. They might as well take standard rounds out of the damn match. I mean, it's out of the game. They might as well. It used to be if I was in a tier 8 and I was top tier, I would try and shoot as much standard ammunition as I can. And why? So I can bounce off them and they can put 4 rounds into me, all premium. And you'll see that in the KV5 match, the 4502A, that kept knocking the snot out of me, was shooting all premium rounds. I think I was shooting all premium. I tried shooting a standard. Actually, I went premium, standard. Those bounced. I think I bounced another standard, switched over to premium. I bounced every flipping around in that hunk of shit anyways. I was really hoping with the KV, it's got great armor, but I was really hoping that the gun would seem, and maybe I was getting bad shots. I don't know. You know, the turret on the 4502A still is pretty good, but a premium round with over 200 pen still, I'm pretty sure, should have went through the turret pretty much anywhere. In the lower plate, now come on, definitely should have went through the lower plate. But I think he might have been the only one I shot at, now that I think about it. But yeah, I'll have to really pay attention to the replay. But yeah, anyways, if you want to hold on here, well, like I said, I'm not going to do the results for the KV5. Just not even worth it. Didn't do any damage. It was 5 shots, 5 bounces. So, but anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed these matches. If you did, please click the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.